What's up, y'all? Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm really trying to stay positive and optimistic here, but I'm just having trouble with my engine fan. It stays on consistently and my temperature gauge is screwing with me. So far I replaced the coolant temperature sensor. There's only one on this engine. Some Detroits have two. Secondary, I replaced my fan. What's the thing called? I don't know, but it's a valve that opens your fan. It's an air valve and it's controlled electronically. And then I replaced a sensor on AC air dryer, I think it's called, because that activates the fan also. Yeah, other than that, I'm gonna try to replace the gauge. Maybe I just have a bad gauge, and see if that does it. I'm trying to avoid going to Freightliner because last time this truck was at Freightliner for fan issues not coming on and not shutting off or whatever the case. It wasn't good. I think Melissa's dad paid $4,000 for that issue, for them to resolve it and fix it and a bunch of crap. But on the good note, I want to show you guys, I got a new seat. So I updated my seat, I upgraded it. As you can see, it's a Bostrom Wide Ride Legacy. It is lower than a regular seat, but it's not low ride. Only issue I'm having with it is hitting this, and I don't want to mess up my nice new seat. I mean, this is a $1,000 plus seat. It looks much higher now because it's aired up, but when I sit on it, it sits very comfortably. I think what I'm gonna have to do is actually shorten the sink on the bottom, because I do have some room right there, so the sink sits lower, so when the seat is bouncing or back, it'll have more clearance up top. And I'm gonna cut this sink to push it more in also. As you can see, it's a very messy situation back here. I'm in the process of taking everything kind of out the truck. All right. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever, wherever you may be. As you can tell, the point of view definitely got quite a bit lower as my fan issue is still going on. To be completely honest, the video got cut off when I was recording Sunday. Today is Tuesday. I had a really crappy day yesterday. Went to a shipper, 130 miles deadhead, to pick up a load to go to St. Louis, and then I went to check in. They told me it was an 8 to 5 check-in, so open pickup. I showed up, the shipper doesn't open till 4:30. It was really dumb, man. So I waited like 2-3 hours just to find out. You know, I was supposed to pick up empty pallets, just to find out they don't even have any. So literally got canceled, rushed to a last-minute load just so I'm not sitting there rest of the day. Went up here to Joplin, and thankfully it paid off. Today I just loaded up a pretty solid run to Virginia. It's about 1,000 miles, 4,000 pounds in the trailer. Got some empty water jugs, like manufactured water jugs. So really solid so far. And then out of Virginia, I got a load lined up to go to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Also super light, 9,000 pounds. I don't know, I like light loads. Some people in the comment section always talk about, oh, heavy loads, more fun, this and that. No, I'm all right. Saves your brakes, saves your truck, saves you, everything with the light loads. You get better fuel economy, all that jazz. Sorry for the trash down there. I was cleaning up the truck. The truck is still a complete freaking mess. This guy loaded me up in freaking 15 minutes, like literally 15 minutes. The minute I backed up, I was like gonna have a hookah session in here. I was getting ready to set up, talking to Melissa, and he was done. I was like, holy crap. My fan was off earlier, my gauge was working, and now it's back on its BS. So it's kind of annoying, but I think what I'm gonna try is get a new gauge from Freightliner. See if maybe that's the issue, but most likely it's electrical wire issue somewhere. Maybe like a bad ground, who knows. Let me know what you guys think about the new lower point of view, if you like it better or if you like the other one better, or if you can even tell the difference. I'm having some issues with the seat, however. The freaking seat is leaking air somewhere internally. Did I fix that? Yeah, of course I could fix it. However, I paid $1,100 for the seat. I'm not gonna be fixing something I just bought brand new. So I'm gonna be heading to Effingham Chrome Shop, either on the way to Virginia or way back from Indiana. Sort out what we're gonna do. Whether they want to give me a replacement seat, whether they want to take this seat and refund me my money. Whatever they want to do, that's the route I need to head to. So we'll see. Some gorgeous weather though. The fan is just real annoying. Especially when you're parked idling. Thing is like super obnoxious, as loud. I was gonna go 4 states, but I'm just gonna end up spending money that I don't need to spend. So I've been wanting to get a new bumper. As you know, my bumper's all rusted up and stuff, but Melissa's dad has a spare bumper. I think it's an 18-inch, maybe even 16-inch. First, I'm gonna see if I can mount that up, see how it looks. If not, then I'm gonna be making a trip to 4 states. I don't need a fancy bumper or anything. I think that I can get a really nice bumper for like $400 or $500 tops. It's not a show truck, and I'm just new in this business, you know. So I think that guy was like trying to say something. I don't know. Funny enough, we're right next to it. Revs the high, you can't even hear the engine, you're hearing the fan. Those are freaking sweet. The 1000. So are the 4-wheelers. I've been looking at some of those Polaris 1000cc 4-wheelers. I forgot what the name of them is, but they got a really high lift. It's not a Sportsman, it's the other one. I think they're pretty new in the 1000cc range, but they have a really high lift. They kind of look like a Raptor, but it's a 4x4, so it's a four-wheeler, and they're really nice. I've been looking at some. I'd want to buy one and send it overseas to the homeland when I go to visit for summer, so I have something to enjoy. It's really beautiful over there because out in my home country I can register one and drive it on the road just like a car, so it's pretty cool. I have no idea how people go with the 14-inch steering wheels, because like this truck especially, you got to make so many turns with the steering wheel to make the turn. So with a 14-inch it's even worse. I think that this is a perfect size, and I think the steering wheel really fits nice in this truck. In case you're wondering, it's a Forever Sharp 18-inch. Really awesome steering wheels, really nice quality. Hit them up, Forever Sharp steering wheels. By the way, if you've had a similar issue of the gauge bouncing around, and you have like a 60 series, Series 60, whatever, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. That's a sweet four-wheeler right there. I don't even know what that was, but that looks like a small one. I would either want, like, I don't know what kind of CC they start at, but I want at least like a 500. The one that I drove in Bosnia this summer was a 350, and definitely it's got plenty of power to go up the hills, but when you go out on the open road, it just cannot go up to speed really. But it's got more than plenty of power to climb two people anywhere you need to go. But as far as like top speed, I would want something with more power. 1000cc is a lot of power, almost like not necessary, and they're very, very pricey, especially Can-Am. But I noticed a lot of like Polaris, like 750, 800 are quite a bit cheaper than the 1000, because I guess the 1000s are desirable. But the thing is, I mean, I don't want to go like mudding with it and go in the water like hip deep and whatnot. I just want a four-wheeler that I can enjoy. That's a sweet Lexus. That new Lexus, I think that's kind of like a S-Class of Lexus. Almost looks like a freaking LFA, but it's not. But yeah, so far I've replaced temperature sensor, AC air dryer sensor, and fan solenoid. So I really don't know what else could be in the place. The turn is looking kind of tight, but I think I got it. I was thinking maybe I would need the second lane, but it looks pretty wide down here, so it should be good. I already did like 800 miles. Might be a good idea to fuel up somewhere down here, because the freaking Illinois fuel price is almost $3.50. Here it's $3.10. Whenever I was down in Oklahoma more, it was like 2 something. So it's definitely cheaper. I don't know what fuel tax is like down in Oklahoma. Nice place to live. It's not big, it's not small, it's decently sized. Cost of living is not bad until people from West Coast start buying properties and flipping them. I think the funniest thing on YouTube is people that try to validate that, like, they've been an owner-operator and it's not worth it, whatnot. And I've had my doubts before, but if you think about it, man, like, if you're willing to do at least some miles, you're always gonna make at least 2 to 3 times more money as an owner-operator than you do as a company driver. Plus, you have the freedom of running when you want to. And I mean, I had the freedom either way just because of my situation, but like, you can make so much more money and there's so much more potential. Plus, you're driving your own rig and whatnot. Like, so I encourage everyone out there who is a company driver and is on the verge of deciding if they want to buy their own truck or whatnot. So like this guy waiting the last minute, trying to get hit. Not the smartest move to go in front of a semi. Yeah, I encourage everyone, like truly, I encourage everyone that's wanting to buy a truck, just do it. Doesn't matter what kind of truck. Well, it does. Don't buy a junker. Like, when I say junker, don't buy something that's proven to not be reliable. Like an International with a max force engine. Don't do that. Like, just because it's cheap, don't do that. Buy a truck that's proven. Buy a pre-emissions truck. If you're not wanting to do the work yourself, then save up money and buy a new truck. That's my 2 cents. If you are willing to do the work yourself, buy a pre-emissions truck that's easy to maintain, preferably a long hood, because you can actually do the work in there yourself. You buy a short hood truck like a Volvo or something as your first truck, you're probably going to be discouraged to get under there. And on top of that, if you buy a newer truck, Even if you want to fix it, you can't fix it. You need all types of computers and whatnot. So older truck, cheap on parts, you can fix it yourself. Parts are available. Like, I don't know, I mean, you don't need anything fancy as your first truck to get the ball rolling. Like I don't want to, you know, I don't like discussing personal finances in detail. You know, how much who makes, that's their business. If they want to share it with the world and give people an idea and understanding of what to expect, great. But I personally don't like talking specifics. You know, your finances are your business. But to give you an idea, this truck has paid itself in 3 weeks of driving. So you take that how you want it. So, you know, if it was up to me, I was an idiot that I didn't do this way sooner. So, you know, that's just my advice. You know, God forbid this truck could break down any minute, and you know, I'm a couple thousand, if not more than the cost of the truck into repairing it, and then you're stuck. Like, okay, do I put 20 grand into it when it needs a bunch of other work, or do I just go buy something else? So it's really a tough spot to be, but I would say just get that ball rolling. Don't think about it, just do it and go on from there. Because if you're a company driver for a year or two and whatever, you're not doing anything else. The only thing you're gonna get is safe 1 million miles sticker on the back of your truck. That's it. But yeah, guys, enough of the blabber. We're gonna keep on rolling. I'm just gonna go home today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna leave tomorrow morning and go head out on the road. But yeah, thank you guys for tagging along. Hopefully you liked the video. We're gonna keep on rolling, hopefully sort out the span issue, and we're gonna catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, y'all.